Peacemaker was released this week with Eagly, the eagle. Eagly looks really really good too. I've seen some other pets that Hot Toys releases. These other pets that are kind of weak, like I got the Captain Marvel one, which I got for free. Captain Marvel comes with the cat, and I think it's Goose. I think that's the name of the cat. I can't remember, but that pet or animal it's pretty basic. Like, didn't put that much effort in there, but Eagly looks like they did put some effort in there. And I know when it comes to this figure, when it was first announced, and I wasn't collecting then, but I've seen pictures of it, and it looks really really bad when they first announced it, like the prototype. And I guess people complained about it, and Hot Toys came back, and then they went ahead and fixed it. And I think he looks really really good now. And I was a huge fan of the show. So James Gunn, John Cena as Peacemaker in the Suicide Squad movie that came out in 2021. I really, really liked the movie, but the character in the Suicide Squad, he was a cool character and everything, but I wouldn't say that he was likable. And actually, he ends up doing things in that movie that makes you really not like him. So I thought it was kind of interesting that when they announced that they were going to make a Peacemaker series, I thought that was kind of interesting, because it's like, well, what thoughts are they having with this character? We have a good old Spotchka saying, huge fan of this show, can't wait to get mine. It's getting there on Monday. Okay, cool. So good old Spotchka, so you're going to review that, right? So I think you're going to review this figure, so I'll be checking that out. But yeah, so we have this Peacemaker figure here, John Cena, and yeah, so like I said, the character in the Suicide Squad, not very likable. He was cool and everything, but I wouldn't say he was likable. So the series came out in January of 2022. So it's been almost 2 years since it came out on Max, right, HBO Max. And I watched the episode, and the first episode I thought it was all right. It wasn't like blown away or anything, but that was all right. Watch more episodes of it, and like I think by the second episode, I was on board with the character. So I really liked John Cena. The character development is very great in this series. By the end of the day, you're completely rooting for John Cena as Peacemaker. I'm glad they're making a season 2, even though they're going to take a long time before they actually show that, because James Gunn is working on that Superman movie. What is it, Legacy, I think. Who says, appreciate you, the good old Spotchka. I appreciate you, man. Did you pick this up? I did not pick this up. I did not pick up this Peacemaker figure. I mean, he looks very, very cool. And actually, let me get some more photos of him, because I just have this one that I edited myself here. Previously, John Cena's been in other movies, the shows and things like that. And obviously, we know him from the WWE. He's a wrestler. That's how I first saw him or whatever, and he wasn't the greatest of actors, but in this movie, in this series, and Peacemaker, he was that's like his best performance that he's ever done. And of course he has this, I guess, practice in acting, I guess I can say. And then he has the direction of James Gunn, and he's a straight up actor now. Like I take him completely serious now. Before I was like, oh, John Cena's in this movie, okay, he's cool, I guess. Sometimes he's funny. That one movie he was in, I think it was called Trainwreck. He was kind of funny in that, but I don't know if he had much range or anything like that. He has a lot of range in this. He's funny. He definitely has the physicality to play this character. You can do all the action sequences, from what we can tell. He has some dramatic chops, some emotional scenes that he has. So it's a great show. So I'm glad they made this figure here. We have good old Spotcho saying, really would have loved a Vigilante. I'm happy with displaying this with Bloodsport and King Shark, but Vigilante would have been nice. Yeah, I like Vigilante. Vigilante was hilarious. I liked him in the show, and yeah, I mean, I'm not sure why they decided not to go with, or not, why they didn't want to make Vigilante. Maybe they thought they wouldn't sell or something. I'm not totally sure. But we have the King Shark hot toy. So that one's very cool. Obviously, King Shark is not in this show, but he was in the Suicide Squad. But here are some other images here, some other photos, hot toys, and he's using the sword here, the helmet, and I don't think we have a single head sculpt without the helmet. I think he's only wearing this helmet here, and I'm not sure why. I heard something about maybe licensing issues with the WWE. I'm not sure, but he's just wearing the helmet the whole time here. But he still looks cool. You can totally tell it's John Cena. Girl Spotchka says, seeing him in this made me sad he was killed in Fast X. Okay. All right. So spoilers for everyone who hasn't seen Fast X, but did he die though? Did John Cena really die though in Fast X? I would not be surprised that John Cena will be back in Fast 11 or whatever. So yeah. Okay, next one here. Okay, so we have this head sculpt where he has his tongue sticking out or whatever, and I don't know what your thoughts on that, but it looks kind of goofy or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't use that particular head sculpt, but and he's licking the sword. Okay, so that's cool. And then we have him with Eagle Eye. I would probably have him. I definitely would want to have him like with Eagle Eye on his shoulder or something like that, or like the way that it's here on the arm, or like that. That'd be cool too. And he has the gun. You can see right here. And I hear that you can't really take out the gun. I think it's stuck in there or whatever. But I guess some kind of an issue with, I don't know, if it was a DC thing, a Warner Brothers thing, that they wanted the gun to be there. Good old Spotchka says, man, besides Cat Bane, I don't know if I have been this excited for a Hot Toys figure. And then Spotchka, I think you have the Joker in art, I believe, too, right? So yeah, so we have this figure released, and it is waitlisted on Sideshow. Like I said, I only get things from Sideshow at this time, so I don't. So this one, if you want to get it, you have to go on the wait list or whatever. But yeah, so that's a Peacemaker Hot Toys 1/6 scale figure. And what are you guys' thoughts on this figure? Leave it in the comment section. See if you're picking him up, if he looks good to you or whatever. Oh, here's the one with King Shark. So this is cool right here. So King Shark and Peacemaker, and there's not that many. They didn't even make the Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad or anyone else really. So yeah, so we got those two here. A couple more photos here.